Hi everyone, welcome to SCSP's YouTube channel. This is Simra, and last time we talked about XXE, that is XML external entity injection. We looked at the theoretical aspect of this vulnerability, that how we will find it, what is XML, what is a DTT, and so on. And today we'll be looking at a practical example. Now, to practice or to see what the vulnerability actually is, how to find it, and how to manipulate it, and what damage it can cause, we'll be looking at an online lab that is provided by Portswigger. Portswigger are the developers of Burp Suite, and they have made this amazing web security academy. So you just have to make an account here, and then you can access the academy from this tab. And as you can see, they have made multiple labs for a lot of vulnerabilities. So you have cores, you have SQL injection, XSS, CSRF. What we're going to be doing is XXE injection, and you can see it has 9 labs. So here you have the XXE injection. Now it has also given us a nice example and explanation of what XXE actually is. As you can see here, it has injected a doc type, and then it has gotten the etc password file. So it has also given a lot of information here. So let's just go to the labs, and you can see I've already solved it because I was just checking out what the lab is all about. So you can just see here. So yeah, you can see here that this lab has a check stock feature that parses XML input, and from that you have to retrieve the contents of etc password. So I've just accessed the lab over here, and well, let me just open Burp Suite on the side here. There we go. Now I have not turned on the proxy just yet. We'll just go to view details, and you can see here we have the check stock button. So I'm going to turn intercept on, check the stock, and you can see here the first thing you have to notice, or the first thing you have to actually find, is that the request must be a post request. And now you can see we have the XML, we have the content type application XML. As I said, it must be XML. That means that the application is parsing XML or accepting XML data. And then you can see we have this XML file here. So let me just do like that, and we'll just send this to repeater. Now, what repeater does is that when you manipulate any request, you can easily check for the responses rather than going to the web browser every time. You can just see the response over here. So let's just see what happens when we press go. So we got the stock for product 1. Let's just do 2. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the value changed. Now what will happen if I do for example a letter, ABC for example. So it said invalid product ID and ABC. So whatever I type over here, it is reflecting in the error. So this is a very important point that you have to notice, that the application is giving you a response. It is reflecting your input. So what we had to do was we had to see the contents of the etc password file. So here what you can do here is that, as we learned from the slides, that you can use the system command and call upon any file that is present in the system or in the application server or anywhere else, or any external file. You can just fetch that file and display the contents in your XML document. So how you can do that is you write doc type, and after doc type you have to write the name of the root tag, which is stock check in this case. and then you make the entity. I'm going just to name it foo, and then I'm going to write here, for example, bar. Oops, I forgot a square bracket here. And now we're just going to close the square bracket and then close the doc type. And what I'm going to do here to check if this is accepting my doc type, I am going to write ampersand foo and semicolon, give it a go. And now you can see it has reflected bar here, which means that my doc type has been accepted and it has taken foo. So what we can do here is that I'm just going to give it system. So system, and then I'm going to give it file etc password. And then you can see here that it gave me an invalid product ID, and then what it did was it displayed the contents of foo, which in this case are the etc password file. So you can see over here, you can see the different users, Peter, and then you have a user named user, you have DNS MASQ, and all of these things. So this is basically how an XML external entity works. You have to check whether the application is giving you a response, whether it is reflecting your response or it is not. In case it is not, then you have to do blind XXE, or you have different other techniques you can do it. So here you can see that we have a lot of different labs. So we have a lab to perform SSRF, then we have blind vulnerabilities, we have via image uploads, and we'll be covering all of these things in the next videos to come. So there are, as I said, there are 9 labs over here. So if you guys are interested in getting me to do all the rest of the labs, then do let us know in the comments. And if you have any further questions, then do ask us, or suggestions, or anything else for that matter. So I hope you guys like the video, and hopefully next week we'll be doing a few more labs. So that's it for today. If you like the video, I hope you guys will subscribe. Thanks for watching.